Greetings to all the viewers. Now the session is going to deal with aldol-ene reaction. Aldol-ene reaction is the part of organic named reactions. So we conducted series of sessions on organic named reactions. Earlier, so many kind of content available on the chemistry topics, various chemistry topics related with 10th class chemistry, intermediate chemistry, after intermediate engineering chemistry, environmental chemistry, graduation chemistry, post graduation chemistry. So for academics, research, and also competitive examination, for all these kind of subjects, for all these kind of sections, chemistry content is available as conceptual based and competitive examination based one, right? So you can subscribe the World of Conceptual and Competitive Chemistry channel, so that worthwhile knowledge you can receive from that one. So many tremendous sessions available over there. If you follow all those channels regularly, definitely you will get the success in the journey of chemistry. Aldol-ene reaction, this concept was taken from the textbook written by Dr. Kavita Kothireddy Kota, Organic Named Reactions, right? Aldol-ene reaction. In order to understand this reaction, ene reaction, simply you can say ene reaction. Aldol is the eminent scientist who introduced this, the potential reaction, Aldol-ene reaction. It's simply called ene reaction. Aldol-ene reaction is alternative naming of this one. It's a part of pericyclic reaction. Pericyclic reactions are meant for, they are concerted reactions, and they are purely based upon the HOMO and LUMO representation, and the concerted mechanism is the compulsory condition for pericyclic reaction pathway, and involving alkene, that is regarded as a ene, and allylic hydrogen containing multiple bonds compound, enophile. One might be ene, another might be enophile. These two are supposed to be treated together. So often alkene and alkyne with electron withdrawing groups are taken, so that Aldol-ene reaction takes place. In order to understand the reaction, alkene with one of the hydrogen, enophile is supposed to be added over. Both the reactants are supposed to be mixed at a higher temperature. New sigma bond allocation taken place. Allylic shift is the condition taken over there. Ene must be either alkene, at least allylic hydrogen is the condition for this ene. Enophile is electron deficient in nature. Alkene or else alkyne can be the condition for enophile. So these two are the starting materials to be reacted by ene reaction, called Aldol-ene reaction, and giving rise to pericyclic reaction. Here is the kind of double bonded compound with allylic hydrogen called ene, and this simply either alkene or alkyne taken as enophile. So both are supposed to be reacted in this manner. If you observe the arrows, allylic hydrogen having more acidic nature immediately removed, and the bonded electrons are shifting toward this side, so that you can establish new double bond. Here is the double bond. Here is the double bond now becoming mobilization, and these electrons are moving over there, and new linking between this red color carbonatum to blue color carbonatum, so that new bonding, sigma bonding, you can notice by this. Later on, simultaneous pi bond is shifted to one side, and whenever these pi electrons are moving, it is becoming carbane. The carbane whichever generated taking this released H positive, and it is becoming like a hydrogen containing carbonatum, saturated one. So here this is the entire reaction taken by ene, and the green lines whichever generated are newly established, and red color bonds are already existing. Here existing pi bond is becoming a green color sigma bond, and here the sigma bond whichever present now becoming like a pi bond, and shifting a proton taken from allylic position to this. This is said to be what, olefinic carbonatum, and here is the double bond is transformed into a single bond. Entirely skeletal structure of the starting material, two materials now shifted to only one material, being it is the addition process, and All the bond mobilization taken simultaneously. Here the sigma bond is moving, so that pi bond allocation, and the proton is moving toward this side. Here the hydrogen taken by this olefin, and this pi bond is moving toward this side. Here the new sigma bond established. Here the pi bond, whichever taking the proton, so that new establishment of bond. This is the entire reaction for this Ene reaction introduced by the eminent personality called Aldor-Ene reaction. Here, enophile could be either double bond, carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-oxygen double bond, carbon-nitrogen double bond, carbon-sulfur double bond, oxygen-oxygen, nitrogen-nitrogen double bond, carbon-carbon triple bond as well. These many compounds are working like enophiles. So instead of this carbon-carbon double bond, you can substitute with these functionalities, and the same reaction you can notice. This is the way Aldor-Ene reaction will be accomplished. Let me give the mechanism for this reaction. In order to understand the mechanism in the well manner, here is the possible reaction: pi bonded compound, allylic hydrogen shift taken, and sigma bond formation. These three are the characteristic features of this Aldor-Ene reaction. So pi bond formation taken, allylic hydrogen shift is also taken part of that. Sigma bond formation is also another possible reaction. These three transformations are very important in Aldor-Ene reaction, right? I am taking this compound with allylic hydrogen. Allylic hydrogen nothing but with respect to this double bond, if adjacent carbon is having hydrogen, that is called allylic hydrogen. This is the one compound called ene. Now enophile could be any double bonded compound, carbon-carbon double bond, or carbon-carbon triple bond, carbon-oxygen double bond. So many you noticed. Among all, I am taking carbon-carbon double bond only, but electron withdrawing group is required upon. Being it is enophile, electron deficient in nature, electron withdrawing groups will generate the deficiency on this carbon-carbon double bond. So it is like an electron rich one, it is like an electron deficient one. Both are supposed to be go for reaction called Aldor-Ene reaction. How it could be? The shifting of hydrogen taken from allylic position to this vinylic position, and here the pi bond moment taken over there, the pi bond moment taken, and that new establishment of pi bond in between, and this pi bond is taken over in between these two carbon atoms as a sigma. All those are indicated in a dotted line, because hydrogen to carbon yet to form new bond, that is indicated with sigma, and here the new establishment of pi bond yet to form, that is also indicated with dotted line. Existing pi bond is moving right, that's why that is also indicated with sigma, dotted lines, and here the new sigma bond to be generated, that is indicated with the dotted lines. Here is the dotted line bond, because already existing double bond is going to be removed. That's the reason why. So making of new bonds and breaking of existing bonds all are indicated with the dotted line bonds. This is the way a transition state is noticed. That's the reason why it is indicated in a square bracket. Square bracket is meant for, it is not isolated, rather it is the hypothetical representation how bond making and formation taken simultaneously within the same system. Ultimately you can shift this hydrogen toward this side, so that here the hydrogen moment taken, and here the double bond allocation, that's the reason why terminal alkyne is located, and here is the new sigma bond allocation that is also generated. This is the way a new compound by Ene reaction is given. So this is taken via this transition state. Features for this reaction: requires heating condition, being old bonds must be cleaved and new bonds to be generated. That's the reason why heating conditions are requisite feature for this Ene reaction. Thermally allowed pericyclic reaction it could be. Catalytic conditions are no more required. We are not adding any catalyst. Rather, catalyst also, if catalyst is added, still the reaction rate will be exponentially raised. Catalyst in general it is not required, but if you are adding catalyst to the system, obviously it will go for the fostering of the reaction exponentially, and you may choose either of the Lewis acid as a catalyst in order to speed up the reaction, right? Non-catalyst is also favored. This is also well for this reaction, or else you can go for the iodine as a Lewis acid. Styrene chloride can be added, titanium tetrachloride, zinc chloride, boron trifluoride, aluminium trichloride. Either of this Lewis acid is playing as a catalyst in order to speed up the reaction, well mannered, the aldering reaction. One more example is provided in the presence of catalyst. How could be the reaction taken? If you are taking allylic hydrogen containing double bond, that is a propene, and it is added with alpha beta unsaturated ketonic compound in the presence of Lewis acid catalyst. Whenever Lewis acid is present, what it will do? Lewis acid having tendency to drag the electrons from the system. Being oxygen is electron rich in nature, that's the reason why it is binding with the oxygen atom. And here the allocation of the bond, and here this bond with this double bond is going to be treated with the Aldrin reaction, so that here hydrogen shifted toward this side, and here the new allocation of double bond, here the new sigma bond location, and this is the way terminal double bond with the hydrogen shifting, allylic hydrogen shifting enoduct formation is taken. So this is also the way in order to perform this Aldrin reaction. And this is another one. You can clearly observe the much larger molecule was taken. This is the kind of 1, 2, 3 pi bond containing 6 pi electron system. It is the 1, 4 pi electron system. Both are supposed to be treated by Aldrin reaction, so that the bigger ring system got generated. Can I count the number of carbons within the molecule? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carbons containing bigger ring system got generated by Aldrin reaction by means of these pi bonds delocalization and subsequent sigma bond formation. Even though after this kind of bond formation, you may go for this bond delocalization in this manner, back converted into the starting material. This is the way the molecule Aldrin reaction. In this regard, in this condition, it could be a reversible. Why we are indicating two-side arrow? Starting material may converted into product, and product back polarized back converted into starting material as well. This kind of double side reaction called a reversible reaction is a possibility for this Aldrin reaction. Let me go for this kind of complicated molecule, which is totally protected one. Oxygen having this protecting group over there, and trimethylsilane is the another functional group at the ortho position. This is the one molecule we have, and it is a triple bonded compound. This is working like a ene, and this is like a enophile. So triple bonded compound, obviously enophile, right? 18 crown 6 is the kind of reagent added over there. 18 crown 6 is the kind of non-polar cyclic ether compound. So non-protic solvent it could be. So these kind of reactions are most famous in order to get the atom economy in terms of green chemistry protocols, right? So here potassium fluoride is added in the presence of tetrahydrofuran solvent media. So if this is the one taken, what it will do? OTF and trimethylsilyl moieties are discarded. Whenever these two moieties are discarded from the ortho position with respect to each other, there is the establishment of triple bond. Benzene is located, benzene is originated. The generated benzene is now treated with this triple bond. So now this triple bond is having this alpha hydrogen, allylic hydrogen is located within the molecule. Whenever these two are supposed to be treated, the reaction taken in between, and there could be a kind of product you can notice over there. Benzene ring, wherever benzene ring is there, that remains, and alkyl group whichever present, that remains, and this triple bond taken part of the reaction with this one, so that here the linkage like this, and here the alkyl group whichever present on this allylic carbon atom, that is also present over there. This is the newly established the product called ene adductor. So this is the way we also perform the aldering reaction in the advanced manner. What factors are suitable for the capturing of the aldering reaction? Electron withdrawing substance must be present on enophile. Enophile should be electron deficient. That's the reason why. Withdrawing groups if present, what happens? Obviously it will go for the deficiency, and it will go for the reaction with this ene, and there will be a fostering of the reaction. Allylic hydrogen availability is a crucial. Allylic position must be accompanied by the hydrogen atom. Then the reaction is faster in nature. Lewis acid catalyst, aluminum trichloride, titanium tetrachloride are having tendency to speed up the reaction, so that they are like accelerators of the reaction. They are able to promote the reaction even under the milder condition, need not to go for higher heating, need not to go for sophisticated conditions. Rather at the simple phase you can achieve the reaction successfully if you are adding such a Lewis acid catalyst. So by this aldering reaction description is completed. Later we will think about how could we use this reaction, in what way the reaction is helpful to the mankind. That is the parameter called applications. Synthesis of substituted alkenes are possible. Alkenes, ultimately the product ene adduct could be the alkene only, but having different structure in comparison to the starting material, so that it is purely for the manufacturing of alkenes. Functionalization of alkenes with electron poor olefins are possible. Electron poor olefin is going to be reacted with the allylic hydrogen containing alkene, that able to generate new alkene eventually by aldering reaction. Key step in this aldering reaction could be the key step in the production of natural products. Natural products are vital for the daily survival of all the living organisms. So many kind of natural products are available, like proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and kind of lipids will be there, carbohydrates will be there, so many type of enzymes will be there, alkaloids will be there, terpenoids will be there. All these materials are very essential for the survival of all the living things. In order to synthesize such chemical entities called natural products, this aldering reaction taken part of that one, so that it is most significant named reaction in synthetic organic chemistry and natural product chemistry as well. Even you can extend aldering reaction for the industrial applications. In order to generate the new carbon-carbon linkages, it is going to establish the new carbon-carbon linkage. That's the reason why reaction exploration is possible. You can develop new chemical entities by means of aldering reaction. So this is the way industrial scale applications also taken over this aldering reaction, even in the polymer chemistry. So polymers are very important. They are becoming the part of life. We are using much more polymeric materials in our daily life. Day to day the usage of polymer is increasing, and awareness about the sustainability is also increased in the parallel manner. In order to establish such kind of larger polymers, the aldering reaction is also the kind of important modifying polymers by grafting functionalities. Graft copolymers are the kind of toughest materials. In order to make this grafting process, you can adopt this aldering reaction, so that it will give the chemical transformation within the polymeric chain. This is the way. Even in the polymeric chemistry, they form a tremendous, they plays a tremendous application. So this is regarding the kind of entire application purview of aldering reaction. Let me give the competitive examination perspective regarding aldering. CSIR NET gate level questions are provided regarding the ene reaction. In reaction between the propene and maleic anhydride, So whenever propene taken, that is allylic hydrogen containing compound, you can treat it as a ene. And maleic anhydride is working like a enophile, where electron withdrawing anhydride is there, that is pulling back the electron cloud. So these two kind of starting materials are supposed to be treated. What mechanism is followed? Aldrin reaction is a part of pericyclic reaction, everybody aware, so that you can simply tick the mark. Pericyclic concerted mechanism is taken in between propene and maleic anhydride, being it the reaction is regarded as a Aldrin reaction. It is the kind of pericyclic concerted mechanism. You can put tick mark for option number C. Right, so radical mechanism may not be followed, you didn't observe. Ionic mechanism is also not possible. Stepwise carbocation, you noticed. Have you noticed any ions within the system? No. Simultaneous migration, one bond is moving, another bond is moving, another bond is moving within the same fraction of time. So that's the reason why it is said to be concerted mechanism. Need not to understand, need not to isolate, need not to think about the intermediates within, rather it is the kind of concerted mechanism, pericyclic reaction it could be. This is the way in reaction is provided for this pericyclic reaction. Explanation. In reaction is concerted pericyclic reaction. Six-membered cyclic transition state is the part of this in reaction, and simultaneous hydrogen transfer taken place from the allylic position to olefinic carbonatum, and sigma bond formation is the another step, important step over there, and pi bond migration is three important steps taken in the in reaction. One is hydrogen shift, second is sigma bond formation, third is pi bond migration. From one place to another place, migration of pi bond is taken place, right? Another question regarding the Edmond regradation process is provided. True false statement regarding in reaction. Which statement is true? You have to identify. It requires light for the initiation. In the presence of light or in the presence of heat, the reaction is proceeded. It involves the allylic hydrogen shift, whether it taken with the allylic hydrogen shift or not. It proceeds via suprafacial pathway. Suprafacial is nothing but from the same side of the plane. For example, reaction is taken on this plane. From the above side is one plane, from the below side is another plane. Suprafacial denotes what? From the same plane, from the same side, or if the reaction is totally accomplished, that is called suprafacial. Anterofacial means anteposition, from upside one fragment, from downside another fragment if removed, that is called anterofacial. But suprafacial means both are from top side only. Okay, it is catalyzed by the radical initiators. Is it possible to initiate by radical initiators? Catalysis. Which catalyst is suitable for this one? Lewis acid catalyst suitable. It is not radical initiator. You can strike off option number 4. Wherever option number 4 is there, you can strike off option number C and option number D. So C, D are cancelled. You may go through either A and B, because A, B are having probabilities. It requires light for the formation. Can we use light or heat? So clearly describe that in order to perform this in reaction, thermal conditions are more preferable. Light conditions no way mentioned. That's the reason why you can cancel out this option number 1. Thermally allowed pericyclic reaction, Aldrin reaction is the part of thermally allowed pericyclic reaction. That's the reason why light may not be required, right? Allylic hydrogen shift is the mandatory condition. Here the 3 mandatory conditions are there. One is allylic hydrogen shift, second is the sigma bond formation, third is a pi bond migration. So among 3, one is fulfilled in the option number 2, so that option number 2 is correct. It proceeds via suprafacial pathway. So suprafacial, already we just explained that from the if you are observing one plane, if functional groups are removed from the same side, that is called suprafacial. That is also the correct explanation. Option number 2 and 3 fulfilling for the true statements of in reaction. So option number 2, 3 are provided in the B option. So that option B will be the correct answer for this question. Aldrin reaction true statements. Right. In order to give the explanation part regarding this Aldrin reaction, it is the thermally allowed condition. Allylic hydrogen shift is the mandatory condition over there, and suprafacial components will be removed, and not requires the light or radical condition. That's the reason why option 2, 3 are exact answers for this aldering reaction. Identify major product of the following reaction. I'm going to take propine. Propine is the ene because allylic hydrogen is there within, and this is the kind of enophile. You can notice the electron withdrawing group upon. That's the reason why it is becoming electron deficient. Whenever these two molecules are supposed to be treated under thermal conditions, what could be the product? There are 4 possibilities you noticed. Among all, CH3, CH double bond, CH, CH2, COO, ET could be the right answer. That is provided in the option number A. Option number A is the correct answer for this aldering reaction which you are treating. This one is a propine, another is the kind of ester, vinylic ester. The product is CH3, CH double bond, CH, CH2, COO, ET. Allylic hydrogen shifting is carried and new sigma bond formed, and the shifting of double bond position also taken. That's the reason why all fulfilled in the option number A. Which factor accelerates the ene reaction most effectively? Presence of electron donating group on enophile. Enophile requires electron donating or withdrawing. Obviously withdrawing group on enophile is more suitable for aldering reaction. That's why option number B is the correct answer. Electron poor electrophiles like malic anhydride, acrylates, they are more suitable for this aldering reaction. Enophile must be accompanied by electron withdrawing groups. Option number B will be the right answer. Option number B will be the right answer. The ene reaction and Diels-Alder reactions are related. Ene reaction, Diels-Alder reaction somewhat comparable. And what way you can compare? Both are photochemical reactions, both are radical reactions, both are pericyclic reactions involving 6 electrons, both requires the catalyst. So both are photochemical reactions. Wrong. We are not using light anywhere. That's the reason why both are not photochemical reactions. Both are radical reactions. Radical may not be involved in the both the reactions. Being a Diels-Alder and in both are concerted mechanisms only, radicals may not be formed. Both are the part of pericyclic reaction. Perfect answer. And they proceed with 6 electrons taken within the reactions medium. 6 electrons taken part of the entire reaction. So this is the correct statement. Option number 3 will be the correct. Both requires catalyst is the wrong. Catalyst is not mandatory, but if catalyst present, the reaction rate will be increased. Without catalyst also reaction will be proceeded. So that both pericyclic involving 6 electron system will be the correct answer for Diels-Alder reaction. Right. So here the correct explanation is provided. Ene and Diels-Alder are pericyclic reactions. Both are regarded as pericyclic only. Both are proceeded with concerted mechanism only. They are proceeded with cyclic transition state. 6 electrons taken part and thermal conditions are sufficient for both the reactions. This is the way Alder-Ene reaction is successfully completed. We discussed the entire concepts regarding this Alder-Ene reaction. Hopefully you got the informative session in this time, and in the next session we are going to discuss regarding epoxidation process. Hopefully you understood the content very well, and this is really helpful for your preparation. And wherever the content chemistry is required, you can follow the channel World of Conceptual and Competitive Chemistry. Definitely you will get the required content what you are searching for, because so many kind of series of sessions we uploaded over there, and daily we are adding new content to this channel. That's the reason why you can subscribe, you can watch regularly, and you can ask the questions as well, and you can share with your friends so that it will reach all the audience whoever actually requires the content of chemistry, and definitely it will give the success in your journey of chemistry. Thank you one and all. Signing off, Dr. Kavita Kothireddy.